Can't wait. See you guys. All right. Thank you, Mango. C9 Zone. Here comes COG, MVG, Mew2King.
And I wanted to 3-0 him so bad at Winners so I could say that it was 30 games in a row. Remember when I beat you 27 games in a row? And then plus those 3 would have been 30 games in a row. You're full of shit! Oh, my God.
So that's
He makes up numbers.
It wasn't.
He just makes up random big numbers.
Yeah. Yeah. How many games is it?
I don't know.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm actually surprised I did this good because I played like 90% PM today, this weekend. And I was entering Smash 4, but then I was like, it was during top 8 of PM, and I was like, PM's a much bigger pot, and I like the game more, so I just dropped out. I was like, I don't want to play.
Did you?
I don't think I'll enter 3 events next time. If it's like PM, melee, and
stretches you thin, right?
Yeah.
How was
time too. I'd rather
rough.
just pick 2. You know.
Yeah. How? So you played. So have you been practicing melee much?
Nope,
Like
I haven't touched the game since I played Left Net PAX, except the one drunk stream I had with character.
Nice.
I came here and played 90% PM and then picked up my control for melee.
So you started because I'm thinking of you and Leffen.
I didn't study anyone either.
Sure. When you used to play Leffen, you used to go all Marth, like back before he was
honest,
good at
all
it.
3 of my characters are like the same, so I just kind of rotate it randomly.
Yeah. And
Besides the FD Marth.
it's just basically stage dependent, right?
Well, if the FD Marth stays dependent, Pokemon could be either Marth or Fox, and any other states can literally be any of the 3 of them.
How do you feel about your sets with Mango? How do you feel about your sets with Mango?
The first set, actually, I think the first set I played with Mango was one of the worst I've ever played. The second set was just a basic average set. That's what I talked to Mango about this. He said he agrees with me. But I think I know why. PM doubles still hasn't finished. I'm not sure if we're even gonna finish it. Might have to put top 3. So what happened?
Gimmer's dying over here.
What happened is I played Westballs and Leffen, and somehow I force-sucked both of them, which is crazy. I did it with Sheik against Westballs and Marth against Leffen. That's my first time doing it to either of them in a tournament.
Yeah, that set with Westballs. He looked really defeated.
Yeah.
He was like, okay, I'll lose this first game, and then he went Falcon.
But
yeah,
after doing that, Ally wanted me to come play Project M, and so I played that. And then I went back to melee, and then I sucked. And it could be a coincidence, but
HBox, the funny thing was, HBox lost to Prof in Winners. He lost to Professor Pro in melee.
I actually double eliminated him from PM and melee. I beat him in both games.
HBox?
I beat him in Fox Puff 3 in PM and Fox Puff in melee.
You didn't double. Oh, right. Professor right, and Professor Pro who defeated Hungry Bucks in melee in Winners. And
that was right after he was the
yes,
from PM.
HBox was saying the same thing.
So I think I know why that. Not to discredit Professor Pro or anything, of course, but I think I know why that happened. And I beat HBox. It was 3-1, but it was like a really vicious 3-1 in PM. So it was really one-sided overall. And then he looked like defeated after I won the set, and then I heard that he lost in melee right after. And again, that could be a coincidence. But that did happen, so
HBox was Johnny about it. HBox actually thought it wasn't a coincidence, so.
I also don't think so, knowing him.
Yeah, exactly. That's cool, though. I'm actually it's cool because, and me and D1 were talking about it, and then Mango said the same thing. It's kind of leading up to, Evo and stuff, leading up to, PAX and this event. Mango and you were actually not doing that great. And now it's all of a sudden PAX and then this, you two in particular have really just started playing well. And I think it's really cool seeing the Mango Mew2King Grand Finals because that's the classic.
Yeah.
That's like the 08, you know? So that's cool. And I don't know, I just feel like, when you're playing good, I think you're super fun to watch. So,
Yeah. I feel like if I'm playing good, there's no one I can't beat. Of course, there's players that can beat me, but I can win any set versus any player if I'm playing good. I really believe that about myself. At least in melee.
That's how, I think that's how it's got to be.
Melee and Brawl, I believe that about myself.
Right,
for sure.
Right. How are you doing in Smash 4 these days?
The thing is, I don't use a good character. I originally used Diddy, Sonic, Falcon, and then they all got nerfed. And then Sheik is her nerfs are insignificant and don't really change her at all.
Right.
But I didn't want to use her because I feel like that's going to mess up my melee Sheik, and that's 50% of my tournament brackets.
Sure.
So I was I don't know if I want to make that sacrifice. And then I kind of use DK, but in Japan he's considered a bottom tier, and USA is a mid tier. And so I don't really have a good character, so I can't really play to my full potential, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Because my best characters are ones that are not even considered good characters.
Yeah.
So I'm not really playing to my true ability as an overall Smash player.
Yeah,
So
I feel
it's
it.
really just not my game.
Right. You haven't found a character that you like click with.
More accurately, I haven't found a good character I click with.
Okay.
But it's not that. I don't want to be another Zero Suit like Nairo. I don't want to be just another Sheik. Like, part of it's like, I'm tired of being called like a tier whore or whatever, and I just that's why I'm like trying to win with other characters. But I also I don't have the same passion for that game as I do in Melee.
Yeah.
PM's like the same as Melee, so I consider them like the same.
Sure.
I have a higher passion for Brawl, Melee, and PM than I do for that game.
Okay.
In tournament.
Okay.
I like it for fun. I like doubles.
Mm-hmm.
But singles can sometimes get like, it's just not enough stuff you can do in neutral. You know? That's just how I feel. Like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the top players know something I don't. That's just how I feel right now.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I mean, you see it. Like they've got a lot of stuff they're doing.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we're running out of time. Again, congrats. I love watching you play well. Super entertaining tournament.
Yeah, I was really, I really wanted to beat. After I SD'd, I was like, the moment the crowd was cheering for me, I'm like, oh yeah, I should try to win.
Yeah. Exactly.
I know that can sound like cocky and coming off wrong, but then it's like, that is literally how I processed it in my brain.
Right. I think Mango's kind of the same way.
When the crowd wanted me to win, I was like, oh yeah, I should try to win.
Yeah.
A lot of time I just give up and I don't really. Sometimes I don't feel like winning, and that sounds weird. But then
I know exactly.
Sometimes I'm like, oh, now I want to win more. It's like, oh.
Yeah, I actually think a lot of players, more players than you think, actually go through that.
Yeah, I know me and Mango like that a lot, more than average.
Right. It's hard. It's really hard staying motivated like that.
I think motivation is huge.
Yeah. All right, dude. I guess that's it. Thank you again so much.
Yeah.
All right, Apostle. Anything left?
Sponsors. Shouts to my sponsor Cognitive for flying me here, and MVG. I'm streaming. Since a lot of people don't know this, I stream a lot Monday to Friday or Tuesday to Thursday on twitch.tv/MVG_league. I play Smash 4 with Ryo. I'm probably going to play more games, and we're going to have tournaments on maybe Thursdays and Fridays. Right now we do Fridays, but we're still working to expand. We're still trying to expand everywhere. We're focusing on both Smash 4 and Melee though.
Okay.
May or may not add PM. I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
So make sure to give that all a follow. And I may or may not be using my YouTube in the future. It's youtube.com/therealmew2king and youtube.com/MVG League.
Cool.
So make sure to follow those because we're going to put all the tournament videos on that and any stuff I do from stream and whatnot.
So you're going to see a lot of good Mew2King footage.
Yeah.
All right. So I got to take off. I got to drive home. So I think that's it.
Venue's closing.
Venue's closing.
We didn't finish dubs yet for PM though.
Didn't finish dubs for a lot of games. I actually do not know what's going on.
Melee dubs was canceled.
Yeah, that's really
that
sad.
made me really sad.
I hope it doesn't happen again, man.
Yeah, that was kind of depressing.
Yep.
I was like, no, I'm with H-Box, and Armando's not even here, so it's not even. It's easy first or second.
All right. See you
You're
later,
rushing me?
guys.